Hello, this is Linda Carruthers, and I've made some flowers, and I wanted to show them off. These are going to be for Mother's Day at my church, and I just wanted to show you what I've made. And these are made with fabric and doilies and laces from Patty's, Aaron's, uh, Donna Little. All of them have contributed into these materials stuff, so I'm not sure who did what. But anyway, this is a big white one. You can see it's kind of big. It's about the size of my hand. And they all got like a doily piece on the back to give them some strength. And this was part of a doily thing that I got from Patty thing. Then there's a piece of lace like off of a curtain. Then there's these wedding appliques that you get from Donna Little. And then this is this is a satin and lace trim. And I can't exactly remember who gave me that. And then I took some trim and made this little bitty flower, put on the front, and I had this big pearl, so I put that on there. And so that's one. I'm not going to go into detail all of them because I got like 30 of them, but I wanted to show them to you. And you can see where I've done some interesting things. Like this is a piece of dangle that I had left, so I put it on there. This lace trim was the last piece of that I had. Then I put one of my little doilies on there. And I put another little doily that I got, a white doily. And then this was a little flower that came off of a piece of lacy material. And then there's this is where this one came off of. I bought a tablecloth, and this was the doily off of it. And then this was the center flower off of that. And then this is the flowers I think Donna Little gave me. Whew. And then there's an antique, vintage button. Alright. This is my attempt at a rose. And I'm sorry, but it's not quite as good as I wanted it to be. But anyway, this is off of that pink, I want to call it a nightgown. I think Patty sent me. And I made a bow underneath it. Here's the doily off of the material Patty sent me, off the doily thing. This is another piece of that material that I showed a while ago. It may have been the last one, I'm not sure. And then I tied this bow with some of this trim, and I put it down there. And I put a piece of that trim up here at the top. Okay. This is a little blue one I made. And it's got the doily. It's got the lace flower that come out of the window curtain. I took some blue trim that I had, lace I had, made a blue flower. Put a piece of a little small flower out of the doilies that I got. And then this is a piece of little blue gemstone kind of thing. This is my green flower. It's mint green. It's got the doily on the back. And it's got this is not white. It's kind of a creamy color or beige color. And then this is the mint green with the little doily, the little flower in the middle. And then this is a pearl button-like thing right there. Get some more out here. Here's another pink one I made with that same kind of material, but I made it into a little flower. I put a ceramic flower rose on there. This has got the peacock doily on the back to give it some stability. Put another piece of that pink material going down, and I put some white lace trim right here, this little white lace trim, and then this is a wedding applique right there, and then I put some more of them white roses going down. This one, it's got the peacock on the back. It's got some lace and trims on the front. They're all done in white. And it's got a little gray rose on the middle, on the front. This one has a little peacock doily on the back. And this one I did as an old vintage type thing. I have a little piece of this trim. That's about all I had of that. Then I had some of this one with the gold and the cream on it. So I made me a little flower out of this one. And I put, I had some trims or some doilies, and they had these little rings around. So I put that there, and I pushed this in to give it some depth. This little doily flower here, and this is a little button. It's a red, dark red button, with a little bead in there, a white bead. I did this one in purple, and Laurel, I thought about you. I did one in purple. It's got the doily on the back, and then I had this piece of fabric. I've been wanting to do something with it, and it had the purple stuff in it, and I just had a little piece. And so I put that as my background. Then I took this little doily, and I cut out the center and just put the outside part around the edge all the way around. And I took this was a little bit of trim right here, and I made this little flower out of it. I put this little gemstone right there, and although they may look alike, this one is a little different. That is a little different from these up here. These are those flat back pearls, done in purple, and I glued them down to make sure they. And then I had a little bit of this dangle stuff, so I put that on there. Here's another one. Let's see, how did I have that? Okay, there we go. Okay, on the back, yeah. On the back, it's the doily on the back, cream doily. And then this green right here is laced off of a blouse that I had. And I made a flower I made this lacy part, and then I made a little flower out of the same material. And then I put this flower that I got from either Debbie Ramsey and Notions of Beauty or someone sent it to me. Okay, now this one I made the back part out of this. Well, it's some lace. It's some lace, but it's kind of stiff. Okay, then I put this lace on top of it so it didn't have a dangle. Then this is a wedding applique right here that I put on there. And there's two pieces of that. There's one down here and one up here. And then I made me another flower out of this blue lace. Gathered it together. And then I put these little blue flowers in the middle. And I got that from Debbie Ramsey of Notions of Beauty. You can find her on Facebook. Okay, then now this one has the doily on the back. It has this pink lace. It's shiny. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's nice and silky and soft. And under that I have a wedding applique. I'm sorry, I have it upside down. There's the wedding applique. Let's see. There's the wedding applique. Then you have the pink silk. Then I took this was a very pale, almost white, polka dotted trim. And I didn't have but just a little bit, so I made me a flower here. And I had found this bag of these little pink flowers. I found a bag that had 150 of them in them at the Goodwill. And it didn't cost me hardly anything. Probably less than $1 for the whole thing. And then I put a little white pearl in there. Okay, now let's see. Make sure I got. Okay. Now this one is the back. It's got the doily on the back. On the front, it has. Okay, you got your curtain material lace right there. Then I made a flower out of this trim. If you can tell it or not, that trim. And then I made a smaller flower out of this trim, the layer on it. And then I put this beautiful butterfly on the front, and I trimmed it with these cream colored flowers on the front. And that's on that one. Okay, on this one, okay, I had another cream peacock doily on the back. I had this piece of eyelet. It's double layered. There's a long spot and here's the short. It's double layered. I had another piece of this trim, so I put that on there. And this was the last piece of this trim that I had. And it has the gold here and the cream colored there. On the top part, you have the doily, and then there's a cream colored piece of trim, lace I mean. And then there's these wedding appliques. And I put this here pink, this was a button. And then I took this last piece of trim that I had right here, and I put that on there for the waistline. And I made it look like a dress, I guess, more than a flower. You had your white flower there, your pink one there, and your blue one there. Okay, let's see. Okay, now this one I didn't make. Someone else made it and gave it to me. So let me just set that one aside. Here's another blue one. It has the beige doily on the back. it has this trim right here. This is part of a one of them long doily things that someone gave me, and I cut it up. This is a piece here, and there's a piece down here, right here. Excuse me. Then I had this. I bought this flower. I think I got it from Debbie Ramsey's Notions of Beauty, and that's where these leaves came from. It was off of this flower, so I took the leaves off and put them on there. And then I put this piece of blue trim that I made into a flower ruffle here all the way around, and then I put the blue flower back on there to give it some layering. Okay, now here's another one I made. It's got the doily on the back, and this one is it's all cream colors. There's different shades of cream, but they're all cream. You got this lace right here. I don't know if you can see where my finger is pointing to. Right there, that piece of lace. Then what I did was I took several different kinds of trim because there was only pieces of them left, and I made them into flower leaves. Like this is one here. This is another one. I made them into flower petals. I'm sorry. This is another one. This is crocheted. This is a purple, but it's a light purple. It's a lavender. And then this is a light cream. This is another of that little piece of that purple. And there's another dark trim. Anyway, I did that all the way around and made so it would give it some puff in there. I took this material. It's kind of a yellow cream, and I made this flower out of it. Ruffled it up and made the flower. I had bought some of these here yellow flowers like this that comes on a roll, and I put one of them right there, and then I put this beautiful button, pearl and gold button right there, and I thought that was cute. Now, here's another one. This is a doily that I got, and I want to say Patty, but if not Patty, it was, excuse me, I think it was Erin. Alright, so I took took a piece of the curtain lace right there, put on there. Then I took some of the, I took this trim that was eyelet trim, and I sewed it together and made it a ruffle. Then I took this yellow trim and did the same thing, made it a ruffle, so it made another layer, and then put another one of them flowers and another little pearl flat back on there. Alright, now this one has one of my doilies I got off the tablecloth, and okay, so now this was the part that I had on the doily, and then I have some wedding applique here. Had this green flower, mint green flower. Then I took one of the small flowers that I had on the tablecloth that I got the doilies on, and I put there. And then I had this jewel that I got from I think it's Debbie Ramsey. Yeah. I got that from her. So that was that one. I thought that was cute. I like green. This one is another part of a doily I got from Patty. And I put this piece of lace on there that I got, and then I put this layer on top of it. I put a piece of curtain lace trim here. And now this is a doily that I got off the tablecloth. And then there's a little, you might not be able to see it that well, but there's a little bitty flower right underneath this pink one. And then the pink flowers that I got from Goodwill with the button on them. And those white buttons comes with the pink flowers. I'm about finished with it. Okay. Now, this one, the doily is mine. I got it from the tablecloth. Then I have this trim, which came off a piece of fabric I think I got from Patty. I took some of these. There's 2 or 3 of these, maybe more than that. I think there's 2 or 3 of them. Of these very thin lace flowers. And I made into a flower. Then I took this green trim. It's a darker mint green, I think. And I made it into a ruffle to make a flower. Then I was given this little white clear flower. I'm not sure who gave it to me. I think Donna Little might have. And then I put one of these silver things in there. I'm not sure exactly who gave me that. Okay, this is, I think, well, I got one more red one. Okay, this is the back. And this is the front. There's the eyelet ruffle. You got a cream colored back doily, and then this white doily in the front. And it came with this ruffle around the edge. And I wanted to put something in there, so I put this red flower that I got from Debbie Ramsey from Notions of Beauty. I got this bow, and I want to say Donna Little give it to me. And if I'm not on that, then it was Erin. And then I got one of these little gemstones right here. It's red. The other red one I have is this one. And this one, okay, you get your doily on the back. Then you got this piece of material right here. And then you got this one here. I think all 3 of those I got from Patty. Then, like I said a while ago, I had some of this gold here, trim with the yellow satin, and I made it into a ruffle. And I put 2 of the little red flowers in there, and there's a white button that looks like a flower right there. And so that's that. Okay, this is a pink one that I made. Got the doily on the back. It's got this pink lace that I made into a ruffle. It's got this piece. This is one of them circle things that were connected to other circles. I think Patty gave me that. And I cut them up to make flowers out of. And then I put a little of this here lace right here. It's one of them lace flowers like that was on that other one where I put 2 or 3 of them on. Then I put this here little small doily on there, flower. Another pink flower with a white pearl on it. Okay, this one is green. It's got the doily on the back. It's got the green lace. And I had a green piece of material and I cut it and made a ruffle around here. And then I had another piece of that small doilies, flowers off of the doilies that I cut. And then I had some earrings that I got at the drugstore. And I had one pair that was green and it had these little ruffled leaves. These are the little ruffled leaves. They're made out of plastic. And I cut them off and glued them up on there. And then I put the little green bead on the inside. Okay? Now, here's another green one. And this one has a doily on the back. This has got to be one of the doilies I got from either Donald Lily or Little. I don't know why I get tongue tied with her name, but anyway, or Patty. Anyway, that it's a white color, and then this material that was on this flower that I made a ruffle here. Okay, this was another part of that same material, and I made another ruffle. I put some appliques, some wedding appliques on there. There's a small piece of lace, curtain lace there. And I put a piece of applique here in the front like a flower. I put this, this was a earring. So I put it on there just like it is. It's got the rhinestones here and then it's got the little pearl right there. Alright. Here's another one. I got the doily on the back. There's the white thin lace leaves and stuff right there. I got the double layered eyelet material. I got a wedding applique. Then I got this pink applique right here. I'm not sure exactly who gave me that, but that's on there. And then I got one of those small doily flowers. Then I got one of those wedding applique flowers on there, the white one. And then I put this flower on there that I got from Debbie Ramsey on Notions of Beauty. Alright. Then I got this flower. And this is an applique on the back. Come off my tablecloth that I had. It's got trim here that I made into a ruffle. And then we got another one of those circle things that were pieces of lace or doilies or whatever. Anyway, I cut them up and made doilies out of them. I had this one piece of material right here. So I made it the color of the flower. I thought it would be cute to have it in dark instead of all these bright light colors, spring colors. And then we got the small flower. And then we got this mother of pearl button in there. Alright, we got this pink one. It's got the doily on the back. It's got the eyelet ruffle right there. And it's got the pink lace right there. It's got another small doily. It's a white in color. And then we got the little cream doily flower there with the pink doily, with the pink flower with the pearl on the middle. Alright. Then we got this doily, which I got from Patty. And on the front we have curtain lace right there. Then we have white lace trim right there. That's what you see right there. Goes all the way around up here. Then I put this wedding applique on top, and I put this pearl. This used to be an earring, and I put that pearl there, and I put this little white flower up here. It's an applique flower. All right. Now, this is my last one, and I put this trim here on the back, so I think I'm gonna put another doily because it doesn't look nice like that. But I'm gonna put another doily on the back. I haven't done that yet. But anyway, this is the lace I made into a ruffle for the flower. This is the doily right here that come off my tablecloth. Then we have this. Well, let's see. We have this material right here came off of the lace. Then we have this is another one of them circle doilies that I cut off. And then this is a little flower, doily flower that I put in the middle. And I guess I wasn't through with it. I thought I was through with it. So I got to put something in the center there and put a doily on the back of this one. Okay. And that's what I did last week. And I'm going to put safety pins on the back so they can pin them on them. But I hope you enjoyed my flowers. And y'all have a good day, a blessed day, and a good night. And God bless you.